Hello and good morning, my dear friends. I'm Sonia Singh and I am back with you at the start of this brand new week and also the end of February with some guidance messages for your day ahead. Think of these as little divine reminders to keep in mind as you move through the day, or just messages of inspiration to guide you, to motivate you, to offer you some kind of guidance whenever you're sort of finding yourself in a fix. So we are at the end of this month, and my intention today is to share some quick messages with all of you for all the zodiac signs, like I always do. Now, I also offer personal tarot card readings. So if you are interested in getting a personal reading from me, if you feel called to get a personal reading from me, feel free to send me a message. So I've got the cards ready. We're gonna take each sign, and I'm also going to be posting this video on YouTube along with timestamps so that you don't have to watch or you don't have to guess, which part of the video has your sign, and you can directly skip to your zodiac sign. All right. And for those of you who follow me on Instagram, and if you're landing here for the first time, do give my YouTube channel a follow as well. I would love to, have you join me there as well. Yes, and that's pretty much about it. Let's get started with this day and some guidance messages for all of you today. So we're going to start off by looking at our first zodiac sign of Aries. Okay, let's take a look at what the messages are for Aries. Apologies, guys. I have a bunch of cards that I had got mixed up here, but let's take a message, or let's pick a card for my dear Arian friends. 28th of February 2022. What is the energy of this day for all the Arians? So Arians, the good news here is that I'm seeing some financial gains on the cards for you. There's money coming your way, or there can be opportunities that will allow you to make money. So keep an eye out for any opportunity where you have the chance to either receive money, make money, or profit yourself. Especially today, I see that an important announcement is also going to take place on this day. There are some positive changes that are lined up for you, and these changes are for the better. Your tarot card for the day is the King of Swords. Now, I believe this day you will do well to think logically than to think emotionally. Make very clear decisions, make very smart decisions. Don't let your emotions overwhelm you. And if you have a financial advisor that you can think of, if you know of someone who can guide you, who can show you the way, who can help you plan your investments, then definitely get in touch with that person today, because you do need someone like the King of Swords to help you. And this is a person who's very smart, who's very good with numbers, who's very good with their thinking process, is very analytical in nature. So either you need to be more analytical today and very logical today, or you will need to employ the assistance of someone who is in a position to make the right decisions for you. Now, let's take a look at your oracle card message, my dear Arians. What is the universe sharing with you today? I am using the Crazy Sexy Love Notes by Chris Carr for today's oracle card guidance. So quickly, a message for my beautiful Aries friends. You've got the message that says, make waves. This is a positive message. I see the tail of what looks like a dolphin or a whale, and it looks like there's a lot of joy energy around. It's your turn to make a splash and rock a few creaky boats. Don't be afraid to get wet. You may fail, but you may look foolish, or you may make people think in a new way. Every great trailblazer and change maker made waves. You're no different. So I believe this is a message for all of you Arians to make some splash today, have some fun, stop worrying too much about the consequences and focus more on having fun and living in the moment. Right? So Arians, there's financial gain coming your way today. And yes, one last thing that I forgot to mention, this financial gain can be a result of some effort that you have put in your past. So it's possible that some of you could be reaping the rewards of your past effort as well. And an announcement can take place today. Enjoy this day and tap into that energy of abundance and manifestation, dear Arians. We will now move on to our next zodiac sign of Taurus. Let's take a look at the messages for Taurians today on the 28th of February 2022. The energy of this day for all my Taurian friends. So Taurians, I see that there's going to be news related to the birth of something new in your life today. Something new, probably a venture, probably an actual birth as well. But there's something new that's on the horizon for you. For many Taurians, I see that a new business opportunity could be presented, or it's possible that something new is taking place in the area of your work, your career. It can even be a job change. It can be an opportunity for you to move to another place. So this day definitely promises new beginnings for you. And all your past efforts are paying off. You are on the road to success. You are overcoming all your challenges. So keep going. Yet there is a divine reminder for all of you to not get too carried away. Right? Sometimes we are so confident that we don't look at the pros and cons of a situation and we just jump into conclusions. You should not be doing that today. Right? Do take risks, but take carefully calculated risks. Your tarot card for the day is the King of Cups. And this is an energy of someone who is very emotional, very generous, very giving, and very compassionate. So there is a possibility that you may be dealing with someone like this. Someone like this may come into your life. Someone could be very generous and compassionate with you. And there's also a possibility that this could be you. You are being asked to display emotional maturity today. Learn to process your emotions better. Learn to show your love and affection to people, and do not hold back your emotion. Be expressive, right? Display emotional maturity. Look into your emotions. Also, if you have any emotional healing to do, if you know that some emotions are better left out of your life and some emotions have stayed for way longer than they were due, then it's time for you to engage in an emotional cleansing today, dear Taurians. So look out for the new opportunity that could be in store for you and take risks, but carefully weigh the pros and cons. Let's take a look at your oracle card message. Okay, there are two cards that popped out. So the first card says confidence, and the second card says unplug. Notice all the water. So maybe some of you Taurians need to take a break today. You need to find a way to unplug, relax, and rejuvenate. If you stay close to a water body, then I definitely recommend, spending your time by the beach, by the river, doing something fun like, scuba diving, or just going for a swim. Water is going to be very refreshing and cleansing for you. And you need to make some time to rejuvenate and unplug yourself. And be confident, Taurians. This day requires you to shine, to believe in yourself, to not feel doubtful or nervous, but to channel all that confidence and put it out there, right? To think of it, there can be a new opportunity. And if you are confident, you might even end up getting it. Now with that, we're going to move on to our Gemini friends. So beautiful gem stars, what's in store for you today? What is the energy of this day for my beautiful Gemini friends? Energy of this day. Gem stars, I definitely see that there is going to be a situation that will make you happy today. Today's energy is about connecting with your loved ones, with your family, with people who support you, people who are part of your dream plan, right? We've got the 10 of Cups, beautiful 10 of Cups card for you. This is a day to dream, to spend time with those who you really, really value in your life. And if you haven't been giving enough time to your family, to your children, to all those people who are very close to you, then it's time that you do something to make up. I know it's a Monday, so maybe you can plan a dinner date, or maybe you can do something out of the ordinary to make them feel special. I do see that you will feel supported with a lot of people in your life at this point of time when it comes to your dreams, when it comes to your goals. This is also a reminder for you to pay attention to your home and family life. Maybe there are some things at home that need some kind of attention. Maybe your home needs some kind of attention, right? It can even be a day where Geminis might be planning a family or planning a purchase of a home or something related to your home. So there's a very homely vibe for my Gemini friends today. And this is a day where I also suggest that Geminis take action, right? This is a time to act, Geminis. So no more waiting, but take action where you have to take action. Do not delay anymore. You may be dealing with a woman today who either has blonde hair, white hair, gray hair, right? So a woman with that description could be of importance to you today. And I do see some appreciation coming your way as well, Geminis. So it's a positive day. It's a beautiful day. Just know when to act. Know what are the action steps that you need to take. And let's pick a card for you from the Oracle deck. A divine reminder from the universe. You are awesome. So the universe wants you to know today, Geminis, that you guys are awesome. And you should believe that you are awesome. You're doing a great job. You're wonderful, right? It's like the universe paying a compliment to you. Your greatest relationship is the one you have with yourself. Build it, strengthen it, praise yourself. Share what makes you proud. Your beaming delight will help others shift from glass half empty thinking to heck, I'm pretty awesome too. So yes, it's a vibe, right? It's something that you pass on. The more awesome you are, you're going to spread those positive vibes to those around you. So remember this as you move through the day. We're now going to move on to our next zodiac sign of Cancer. So my beautiful Cancerian friends, let me just settle in properly on the chair. So my beautiful Cancerian friends, what is the message for all of you today on the 28th of February, 2022? I can't believe we're saying bye to February so soon. I mean, it is a small month. It's a very short month. But yeah, 2 months down, 2022. The energy of this day for all the Cancerians. Wow, we have a lot of court cards coming up. So Cancerians, there's a possibility that you could be dealing with someone who is very arrogant in nature, who could be very egoistic and arrogant in nature. So watch out for this person or this individual. And there's a possibility that you may have some kind of a complication with this person. You may part ways with this person, but I do sense that there is some kind of parting taking place today, right? And it can be with an arrogant and a very boastful person. Take it as a blessing if that happens, and learn to deal with such people carefully, who are constantly, talking about themselves, who are very egoistic, who are very arrogant. Learn to manage your day with such people carefully. Like I said, I do see that some kind of separation is on the cards, or some kind of breakup is on the cards, right? Something may not work out, or some kind of deal may not crack. But don't let that bog you down, because there are other opportunities for you waiting to be tapped into, right? So if something doesn't work out today, doesn't mean that that's the end of the world. There are better opportunities, especially when it comes to making money, especially when it comes to your financial growth. So look out for these new opportunities. Opportunities to make money are available to you, right? And say good riddance if some bad people are, leaving your life today because you don't need them at the first place. Now, I've also got the Queen of Cups for all of you. So I do see that this is a day where Cancerians are very much going to be in touch with their emotions. You're going to feel your emotions very closely, right? You could be feeling a little sentimental, and this is where I suggest that some emotional maturity can be of help. Don't allow yourself to emotionally, flow to such a point that, sentimentality takes over you. So learn to manage your moods carefully. And this could be a day where, to some Cancerians, maybe your children need some kind of attention. Maybe you need to pay attention to your children's well-being. You need to spend some time with them. I do see that many Cancerians may also find some kind of passion today and something that you really, really love. So learn to use your emotions in a healthy manner, Cancerians. Don't allow emotions to drown you, but learn to flow with them, right? And figure out what that path of money is, or what that path of opportunity is that is waiting for you. We're now going to pick a card for all my Cancerian friends from the Oracle deck. What is the message today for Cancerians? And let's take a look. Accept compliments. And here again, we have a mermaid. Isn't this strange? Like the Queen of Cups has a very mermaidy feel to her, and she's sitting by water, and you've got a mermaid in the card as well. So accept compliments. And look, there's a crab as well. So if someone is trying to compliment you and someone is trying to speak nicely of you, Cancerians, accept these compliments. Don't try to question or think too much. Be accepting, be receptive is what I'm sensing out of this card. And somewhere I'd also say that this is a day where you treat yourself kindly, treat yourself nicely. Don't be too hard on yourself, right? I mean, look at her. She's holding a pearl in her hand, an oyster and a pearl, and she's just admiring the beauty of it. And compliment others also in your life who deserve to be complimented. The next time someone gives you a compliment, say thank you. Don't shrug it off, play it down, or reject the gift. You'll be denying yourself and the giver the opportunity to share in a moment of gratitude and love. So accept compliments today. Love yourself. Know that you're lovable, Cancerians. We now move on to Leos. So my beautiful Leo friends, what is in store for all of you today? What is the energy of this day for my Leo friends? So, Leos, you do have a message to take care of your finances, of your money, your material wealth, or there can be losses. So don't get scared. This is just a gentle reminder from the universe that you need to look into matters concerning money carefully, right? Make careful decisions when it comes to your expenses, when it comes to where you're spending money, what you're buying. Is it really a necessity at this point of time? Take care and do not make any hasty decisions. Having said that, I do see that a young person could play an important role in your life today, Leos. This young person may be related to some form of victory. This person could be the catalyst for this victory in your life. And there is victory in some endeavor. You're going to succeed at something today. There's going to be a positive news related to something coming into your life today. Now, your tarot card is the Six of Swords. Again, I always see this as a positive card because although the people involved here have been through a really tough time, they're now moving towards better time. They're finally out of this place where they were constantly worried, they faced defeat, and they were going through a lot, right? So you may have been in this position yourself. You may have been through a lot lately. There could have been a lot of mental, emotional, or physical challenges in your life. But the good news is you are slowly and steadily moving towards better things. And very soon there's going to be a brand new beginning in your life. So this day is about moving through your emotions carefully and letting go of past baggage. Leave behind all those thoughts and those feelings and those emotions that are no longer needed. Leave behind past defeats. If something didn't work out, if you failed at something, it's okay. It doesn't have to be a part of your present and your future, right? So carefully choose what you would like to call as a baggage. What would you like to carry forward with you? And keep moving, because you are moving in a positive direction. There is victory promised to you. There's a young person who can be of help to you today. And take care of your money, dear Leos. You have to deal with your finances carefully, shrewdly, and be more resourceful. Now let's take a look at your oracle card. For all my Leo friends who are watching, stop comparing. So Leos, stop comparing today. As straightforward as that sounds. Apples don't compare themselves to oranges. Stars don't compete with other stars. They know there's room for all to shine in this ever-expanding universe. So embrace your differences. Celebrate your quirks and kinks. Bring your fullest expression of self forward and champion others when they do the same. So this is a card that's talking to you about embracing your uniqueness. Don't compare. You don't have to be like someone else to feel good or to find your purpose or to feel purposeful. You are unique. You come with your own set of gifts, and the universe is reminding you today to stop comparing. There's a possibility you might look at someone or what they possess and, start thinking that your life isn't good enough and, you don't have what they have. Stop doing that. You are exactly where you need to be, and your life has its own game plan. So get more interested in your life and don't worry and fret too much about what another person is doing, Leos. Now, with that, let's move on to our next sign, which is Virgo. So beautiful Virgo friends, what is in store for you today? What is your guidance? What does the universe want you to know? And the energy of this day. Virgos, this is a day where your guidance is to move forward and to take charge of your life. Move forward and take charge of your life. I also see that some of you Virgos may experience some kind of heartache today. Maybe you're feeling too attached to your past, and maybe you're feeling like, you lost something and you didn't want to lose it and you want to hold on to it. There can be some pain that you may experience because of something that you lost in the past. But your guidance is to move forward, Virgos. Don't spend too much time crying over spilled milk. Don't spend too much time crying over something that is no longer there in your life. Don't live in regrets. Don't live in disappointments, because there is a brand new beginning. There is a fresh start waiting for you. It's okay. Start it all over again, right? Now, the Chariot card is also about travel and movement. So maybe if you're feeling like you need to rejuvenate yourself, you need to, take some time off to feel good, to forget things, it's okay to even take a trip somewhere. Probably go on a road trip, right? To some Virgos, I see that there is a possibility of relocation taking place. There's a possibility of a very strong move coming into your life. But the most important part here is to stop feeling attached to your past, take charge of your life, and move forward. This is also a day, Virgos, where I suggest that you closely guard yourself. Don't let your emotions distract you. Don't let confusing thoughts distract you. Just stay focused on what the target of the day is, what the task of the day is. Don't allow yourself to be distracted, because you know what happens if this guy were to get distracted, right? He's not going to go straight. His chariot is going to dismantle. I also see that, Virgo's guidance is available to you. There are beneficial forces around you. Call them angels, call them guides, call them the universe, call them friends. But you will be shown the way, Virgos. If you're finding yourself in a difficult place, you will be shown the way, and you too are being guided to embrace new starts. You too are being guided to welcome fresh starts and new beginnings, and stop crying over something that's no longer a part of your life. And it's okay, life is full of ups and downs. What's happened has happened. What has to go has to go. But that doesn't mean there's never going to be a brand new sunrise. So let's take a look at your message. There you go, dance. Yeah, be in the flow, dance. Go party. Find yourself some good friends and do something fun today, Virgos. Kick up your cute heels and move your glorious body. Feel the music and let loose. Sweat your prayers and twirl to your intentions. Every cell in your body will rejoice. Exercise is as important to your well-being as healthy eating and processing your stress and emotions. You can shake a tail feather alone, with friends or with a passionate partner. Dance your gorgeous heart out. So there's a message for my Virgo friends to invest some time in self-care, possibly through exercise, possibly through dancing. Move your body, allow all that pent-up energy, to find its way out. So do something fun today, Virgos. We now move on to Libra. So my beautiful Libran friends, what is the universe reminding you today? Messages for my Libran friends today on the 28th of February, 2022. And let's take a look at your energy card for the day. Okay. Librans, this day has a karmic undertone to it, right? So whatever you reap now is what you will, whatever you sow now is what you will reap in the days to come. So keep that in mind. Whatever you do now, whatever energy or whatever hard work that you're going to put in now is definitely going to bring you the results. Similarly, if you don't take responsibility and if you don't do what needs to be done now, then don't cry later, right? So this day has a very karmic undertone to it. I also sense that some of you may have a karmic relationship with another individual that can be fulfilled today. All the good that you have done in the past can come back to you today in some form or manner as well. And there is good luck that surrounds you. So make the best of this day. When I say there's good luck that surrounds you, there can be new opportunities, right? The universe is rigged in your favor. It's going to bring certain things together for you, right? But you need to capitalize on the opportunities that are made available to you today, Librans, because the universe can only go so far. If you don't identify the opportunities and if you don't act, then it doesn't matter what happens, right? So access this good luck energy today. Know that you are supported and do good, do right. Build your karma in the right manner today so that you can reap its rewards in the days to come. I also see that this is a day where many Librans may have trouble with their emotions. They may feel very dissatisfied with where they are. They may feel very disinterested. They may feel like they need a break. They need a breather, right? There are times when we know everything's going fine, but we just need to refresh ourselves. We just need to push that reset button. And that can be a day today for many Librans where you may feel like walking away from things. You may feel like you just want to take some break. You're not in the mood. Some of you Librans may also walk away from some important relationships or a connection. You may call it quits. This is a great day to plan a retreat, but I would also suggest that you take very good care of your legs because walking can be a difficulty for many Librans. There can be joint pains. There can be, issues with the legs. So take care with your legs today, dear Librans. And remember, if you need that breather and a break, it's okay to take that breather and a break. You don't have to abandon something completely. Maybe just taking that break that you're looking for can help. Let's also take a look at your card, your oracle card for today. Gossip dims your glow. So today you have the message to not engage in any gossips, nor be a listener to a gossip, nor gossip about someone, right? Speaking poorly about others tarnishes your energy and your reputation. So avoid bonding over complaints and feeling superior. Human beings weren't designed to be perfect, and this includes you. Instead, raise your vibration by engaging in positive communication. Celebrate what does work and who is awesome. The more you do this, the more radiant you will become. So Librans, stay away from gossips and do not gossip about anyone else, or do not be a part of, groups and chats and talks where people are gossiping about others, because gossip energy dims your light and you don't want that on a day where Lady Luck is smiling at you, right? So that's the message for my beautiful Libran friends. And that's my cat making some sounds in the background. So you'll just have to forgive him. Let's take a look at our next zodiac sign of Scorpio. So, Scorpios, what can you all expect today? Scorpios, this is a day to put in your work. This is a day to do the hard work, right? Because there is a message for all of you to increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. So this day involves working hard. This day involves you to be more engaged with what it is that you're planning on creating, because 3 is also a number of creation. I see some important meetings taking place in your life today. It's possible that people may approach you for your work. Many Scorpios could get more work today. So it's definitely a positive day. It's a day where you're building yourself up, right? Be open to taking advice from people. Be open to consultations. Be open to doing things. And there is a positive change coming in your life. So if you're feeling a little sluggish, if you're feeling like you only have been putting in a lot of energy and a lot of efforts, then know that things will change. It's not always going to be this way. This is a time in your life where your lesson is to access your own deep personal strength, Scorpios. The situations that you're going through are actually making you stronger. This is a time for you to build your strength up. So play along. Right? Let life make you stronger. Let life bring you deep wisdom. And make sure that you're putting in that extra effort today, especially where your work is concerned, especially where your goals are concerned. And be open to receiving new offers and opportunities as well, right? Through communication, through socializing, through networking. Be open to such things as well. It's a positive day, but you have to work hard. Let us now take a look at your oracle card message for today. What is the guidance for Scorpios? Scorpios, your message says, be present. That is something that many of us struggle to do, right? I can sometimes lose myself in a room full of people and conversations. Like I can be somewhere else. So yeah, many of us go through this. So you are being asked to be fully present in the here and now, not in the future, not in the past. Let's read your passage. Your full presence is the greatest gift you can give yourself and others. Life is happening right now, in this moment. Today is the only day that matters. Anchor yourself in the now and give it your all. Notice the details and drink in the sweetness. Be present. So be present, Scorpios. Be present so that you can identify and grab all these opportunities. Be present and grounded so that you can maximize your potential during this day and grab what this day has to offer, right? So that's your message for today, Scorpios. I wish you luck and may all your hard work bring you all the results that you're looking for. We're now going to move on to Sagittarius. So, my beautiful Sagittarian friends, what is your message for today? Messages for Sagittarians. Sagittarians, a lot of people could be competing for your attention today, and you may find yourself dealing with a lot of different things, right? So much so that there can be a conflict. There can be the sense of you giving your energy away in too many different directions. I also see some competing vibes around you. So if you are in a competitive situation, if you are surrounded by competition today, then make sure that you are putting in your best foot forward so that you can rise above competition. At the same time, I would also say that it is important that somewhere, Sagittarians, you to equip yourself with knowledge, with talents, with skills to keep up with the current times, to keep up with the changes that are taking place in the current times, right? So that you don't have to feel like you are lagging behind, so that you can be on the same page with everyone and perhaps even excel. So this is a day where there can be some tension, some arguments, some kind of conflict that you may experience. Like I said, a lot of people could be competing for your attention. Yet I see that there can be some form of protection that you will receive from a very close friend. Someone is looking out for you. Someone is protecting you or guiding you. Someone's got your back today, right? And this is going to be mostly a friend. And I do see that you will come out of this situation today, Sagittarians. There is triumph, there is victory over whatever challenge it is that you are facing. And I see a lot of happiness and well-being in store for you. So that's a positive. It's a positive day. Just, learn to manage your energy carefully. Learn to deal with, multiple different things happening. Like, be good at multitasking today and don't lose your cool, Sagittarians. Let us now take a look at your oracle guidance message. Okay, be mindful with your money, honey. I think this is a message to save some money, to again, take care when you're spending money and make careful decisions with your hard-earned money. Are you spending above your means? Avoiding the reality of your bank account? Shopping to numb any negative feelings or pain? It may be time to clean up your relationship with money. Let go of the fear and shame around your finances and take responsibility for your future today. Seek guidance where needed and keep the big picture of your financial well-being in mind. So Sagittarians, there is a reminder for all of you to be very careful with your money. Be very careful in handling your finances. Don't overspend. Keep a tab on your expenses. Don't be too frivolous with money. So that's the message for my beautiful Sagittarian friends. And now let's take a look at Capricorns. So my beautiful Capricorn friends, what is this day offering to you? What is happening in the world of Capricorns today? The energy of this day for all my Capricorn friends. So Capricorns, I believe this was your card for the weekend as well. Oops. See how frivolous this card is? Just like its energy, it's just flying out of my hands. See, this was the same card, I believe, that came up for you during our weekend reading, the Seven of Cups, having your head up in the air. I think a lot of Capricorns could be spending a lot of time living in a fantasy world. Kippy, quiet, I'll be with you. Sorry, guys. He's just, he wants to mate. So, yeah, I don't want to say anything further. So, Seven of Cups, Capricorns. I feel like a lot of you have got your head up in the clouds. You're creating all these scenarios in your head. You're worrying about things that are not real. You're creating, perhaps you're living in some kind of an illusion as well, right? There's a possibility that many Capricorns can find themselves losing themselves in this place where, you're overthinking, you're living in some kind of illusion. So this is not a great place to be in. You're living in your head, and in your head, you're creating a lot of imaginary figments, fears, fantasies. So it's time to come back to ground. It's time to be more realistic. It's time to pull your head back, right? Balance is very, very important, my dear Capricorns, at this point of time in your life. You cannot be unbalanced, and you cannot let negative thoughts and, all these unnecessary thoughts drown you. So take very good care of yourself, especially your mental and your emotional health. Don't believe everything that your head is trying to tell you. pull yourself back, ground yourself today. If you have a plethora of things to choose from, multiple options laid out in front of you, then make sure that you are in the right state of mind to weigh the pros and cons of each option and choose the most efficient, the most resourceful option, right? Don't just fall for the glamour. All that glitters is not gold. Don't just look at something and go, wow, that looks good and I like it, right? Carefully weigh your options. I also feel like you may be dealing with someone in a position of authority, or you could be in a position of authority today, but authority figures and authority is playing some kind of important role today. Like I said, keep your life balanced, and you need to set some solid foundations at this point of time, Capricorns, because only a solid foundation can promise your success. So take note of where you need to lay out some strong foundations in your life. Is your tower shaky? Are you building on something flimsy? Make sure that your foundations are strong now so that you can build upon it. Start from the scratch. It will lead to your success. And now your oracle card message for the day. Decide. Oh my God. Like literally, now I understand the Seven of Cups is also trying to tell you, decide. Like you've got so many choices in front of you. You've got so many different things to do, but you got to make a choice. It's time to make a decision. Being on the fence drains your energy. No matter what you choose, it will be the exact right thing for your spiritual path. Channel your energy, be decisive, learn, grow, decide. One moment. Kippy. So, decide, Capricorns. Make a decision today. Don't let too many options overwhelm you. You have to make a decision, and you have to be in the right state and do your research carefully before you choose something. And again, remember to not live in your head, and remember to not give in to all the illusions that could be playing on your mind, right? Because sometimes our mind can end up becoming our worst enemy, and it can really rattle us up. So try not to fall victim to that. Now we move to Aquarius. What is today bringing in the lives of all my Aquarian friends? And what is the energy of this day for Aquarius? So Aquarians, you've got the Three of Swords, right? I still see that there's some pain, there's some sadness, there's some disappointment. There's something that you are in the process of healing from, yet there is some pain. There is some sadness. There is some heartache over something that's going on. And the universe is reminding you to start your healing, let go of whatever it is that is creating or leading to this sadness, and learn to be more happy in the present. I know that's like, it's so easier said than done, right? Like, hey, stop feeling sad and be happy. But that's exactly what the universe wants you to do today, Aquarians. There can be some misunderstandings today. So make sure that your communication is clear, right? Make sure that you are speaking clearly. You are doing your best to not lead a conversation towards misunderstandings. And if you feel you have, something that you need to clear, then make sure you do that. Take care of your emotions really well today, Aquarians. Seek happiness and joy. Don't live in this energy. Don't allow yourself to be completely, taken in by some form of sadness or heartache. And watch out for misunderstandings. Let's take a look at what your oracle card is. You are loved, Aquarians. So don't worry, whatever this is, that's creating pain in your life, that's giving rise to heartache, that looks, so scary. But the universe is telling you that you are loved, my beautiful Aquarians. You are you are enough just as you are, and you are loved. If you don't have a model for love, imagine yourself as a child. Perhaps you have a favorite picture of yourself as an adorable 5-year-old. Look into your own sweet eyes and acknowledge just how special you are. That child inside still needs your tenderness, and so does the adult you. Please don't abandon yourself. Instead, tap into the ocean of love inside. It's time for you to be gentle with yourself today, Aquarians, no matter what's going on in your world. It's time for you to give yourself that love, that respect, that gentleness, that care, right? Or allow people to love and care for you. If you have people around you who want to give that love to you, just say yes. Sometimes it's okay to be taken care of, to be loved, to be embraced, to be appreciated and cherished, right? So seek happiness. It's not that hard. And clear up any misunderstandings. Don't remain in this energy for too long. That is your message. I hope that helps. And now with that, we come to our last zodiac sign, last but not the least, Pisces. So my beautiful Piscean friends, what is the guidance for all of you today? What is this day bringing into your lives? What are your sweet reminders today? So we've got the Devil card for Pisceans. right after Three of Swords, we have the Devil card for all my Piscean friends. See, the Devil, I feel, is reminding you today to cut some cords and free yourself from some bondages that are restricting your growth, that are restricting your well-being, that are acting as obstacles in your life. So identify all those things in your life, my dear Pisceans, that are blocking you, that are keeping you, in shackles, just like the Devil is with these couple. Now, this can also mean that relationships may go through some kind of issue today. There can be some misunderstandings that need clearing up, but what I'm mostly seeing today is that you need to cut some negative cords. You need to cut some toxic ties with people, with situations, anything that is trying to bring you down, anything that's trying to, keep you so restricted in life, right? Whatever it is that you find yourself in bondage of, break free. It can be an addiction. It can be something that is negatively impacting you. It can be the fact that you know something is wrong for you, yet you're finding it hard to let go. You need to figure out why, if that is the case, and cut those ties, right? Get rid of toxicity from your life. You also need to pay attention to your finances today. Now, this is the card of the Capricorn sign. So Capricorn loves money and material growth. So also keep a tab on your finances today, Pisceans, because there's a possibility that some expenses may come up. Now, those that you cannot avoid is understandable, but those that you can avoid, it's important that you take care and not blow up all your money over something that's not important. So pay attention to money. There can be a situation today that can create trouble, that smells of trouble, that can stir up trouble in your life, or may even bring accusations. So be very careful today. The Devil's energy is something that you need to work your way around. So learn to remain positive today. Do your meditations, do your protection, energy protection, and do whatever it takes to stay in a high vibrational place so that you don't get bogged down by this energy, right? So Pisceans, again, don't fret it. Sometimes these messages are only serving as reminders to you to know what you should be doing, reminders to inspire and to encourage you to do the right thing. So keep that in mind. Let's take a look at your oracle card and find that shimmer of hope. So, what is the guidance for all my Piscean friends today? Oh God, I've got two cards. They were sticking to each other. So, whatever message makes sense to you, there you go. Choose love. Celebrate your love. Wow. So even in relationships and partnerships and situations, my dear Pisceans, if you feel like, there's just too many arguments and accusations and all that love is gone, and if you feel the person is worth it, of course, find that love. Choose love. Open your heart. The only way you can combat this energy is by opening your heart, letting compassion, love, gentleness, all of that in, because the energy of your heart chakra is is the most powerful and potent energy that can overtake anything evil, anything negative, anything toxic, right? So choose love, choose compassion, right? However, don't hang on to something or someone that is toxic for you. Choose love for yourself and let that go. This doesn't mean that you show love to a toxic person or someone who's making your life miserable. Do remember that. If you're struggling with an obstacle or conflict, choose a path of love. Suffering, doubt, and frustration all transform in the presence of love. So show your love courageously. Show your love openly. Show your love with no strings attached. It's safe to give and receive love. Celebrate Your Love says, when we cherish our beloved, the bond grows stronger. We create deeper levels of trust, intimacy, and friendship. It's all too easy to get comfortable and put your relationship on cruise control. So spice it up instead. Do something special and spontaneous. So for all of you who have those special relationships in your life that are going through some troubling times or testing waters, choose love. Celebrate your love. Sometimes we just need reminder, right, in our relationships to celebrate love, to give openly, to understand that the other person is also human and we're all flawed in our own ways and we're all bound to make mistakes, right? So bring that love, bring the energy of love into your life today, dear Pisceans, and transform any negativity. With that, we come to the end of this Zodiac guidance post. Thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you so much for watching this video, if you are watching this. And if you've missed out on something, I'm going to be posting this video shortly on YouTube, on my Instagram with the timestamps. So you can directly go to the timing for your zodiac sign and listen to the message that has come up for you today. And if you'd like to book a reading, if you have any question that you'd like to address, if the universe guides you to get in touch with me for a reading, feel free to drop me a message. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd love to see you there as well. I'd love to see my YouTube page grow. And that's about it. Have a fantastic day ahead, my beautiful friends. Sending you loads and loads of love. Mwah. Let me go tend to my cat Kippy, who wants to basically mate, and he's making all sorts of sounds. So it's time to give some love to my cat. Show some love to my cat now. Take care. Bye-bye.